Hello YouTube, my name's Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare playing a bit of Team Deathmatch here on the map Retreat, running around with the Mors sniper rifle. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation 4, right? I got a PlayStation 4, I got Advanced Warfare with it, so I've been playing a lot of AW here on the PS4. And what's interesting is the Mors sniper rifle here is actually my most used weapon on this console, whereas traditionally I don't use snipers in Call of Duty a whole lot. Originally, I was a sniper here in Call of Duty. That's how I found out about YouTube and Call of Duty in the first place, was I wanted to get better at sniping in World at War, so I looked up World at War sniper tips. I found some of Hutch's old videos, which sad to say he took down those ones because they were recorded in standard definition and he just didn't like the way they looked. But yeah, those were the original videos I found here on YouTube in terms of Call of Duty anyway. That's what got me into Call of Duty originally. My first couple of channels were actually dedicated to montages and sniper gameplay, but just over the past couple of years, like you look at Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 and of course Call of Duty Ghost and Advanced Warfare here, I just haven't been sniping around a whole lot, but lately I've been using the Mors here and I'm definitely enjoying it. So just a completely different playstyle compared to like if you're using a submachine gun or a shotgun or assault rifle or anything like that. So I try to do the best I can while using a sniper, and it's definitely a challenge here in Advanced Warfare, but it's a fun challenge nonetheless. So I've been doing that a whole lot lately, and well, again, since I'm like on the PlayStation 4 now, it's like a fresh start. It's like, ah, why not? I'll just run around with a sniper, try things out, and see how things go. And while I'm getting used to the PlayStation controller, I'm also getting used to sniping at the same time. So it's kind of an adjustment, but it's still pretty fun. PS4 aside, let's start talking about the Xbox One. Tomorrow is going to be the big day for the Xbox One. Of course, it's going to be July 21st, where we are going to be getting 3 brand new weapons added to the game. Those 3 brand new weapons are going to be the Blunderbuss shotgun, the STG-44 assault rifle, along with the SVO sniper rifle. Now keep in mind, these are going to be coming out again on July 21st of 2015 for the Xbox One first, and then they'll be coming to the PlayStation 4 and the PC at a later date. They just haven't announced when that date is going to be. Like we usually do here on the channel, I'm probably going to do another advanced supply drop opening video. I'm probably going to be opening about 50 advanced supply drops or so to hopefully get some of these new weapons. By default, we're going to have the Blunderbuss. It's going to be right there in the armory, ready for us to play with, so that's going to be pretty interesting. But if you want the STG-44 or you want the SVO sniper rifle, you're going to need to get lucky and get them out of either supply drops or advanced supply drops. So I'm just going to buy a bunch of them, make a video about it for you guys, and hopefully we get some good stuff, because as a YouTuber, like, I want to get the weapons as soon as possible. I want to be able to make videos with the new weapons, right? Obviously. I remember when they came out with these single sack 3s, it took me so long. Like, it took me like 100 advanced supply drops or something like that before I actually end up getting a single sack 3. And once I finally got it, like, I didn't even care anymore by that point, because it was like after like a couple of weeks or so that I finally got them, and at that point, like, the hype train was kind of gone for it. It's like, yeah, these are cool, I guess. It wasn't nearly as cool as like when the day they came out. So hopefully I get the STG tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be, of course, the first time we've seen that gun in Call of Duty since it was out in World at War. That was back in 08, man. It was the last World War II game in Call of Duty, was how long ago that was. So I'm definitely interested in playing around with that. Of course, a new sniper rifle, a Blunderbuss shotgun in Advanced Warfare. We have Advanced Warfare, all futuristic and all and everything that goes along with Advanced Warfare, and then you have like the Blunderbuss old style shotgun. It's a contrast for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to playing around with that. So that's going to be pretty interesting, and that actually got me thinking. It got me thinking while putting together this video. These are going to be some cool guns. They're bringing back the STG, right? It's been so long since we had the STG in a Call of Duty game, and they're actually bringing it back. So that kind of says that, yeah, we could probably bring back a lot of other guns from older Call of Duty games into these newer Call of Duty games, right? We could do that pretty easily, because you look at the Peacekeeper, was like a DLC weapon that we had in Black Ops 2, and in Call of Duty Ghost, we had the Ripper along with the Maverick, right? Here in Advanced Warfare, we've gotten a lot of DLC weapons that they've been adding in for these supply drops, right? So it's definitely possible that in Black Ops 3, we'll be seeing a lot of these weapons coming, and even in Infinity Ward's game, in the future, whenever they're going to be doing that, like, I only know what the game's going to be, probably Ghost 2, but when Infinity Ward makes their new game, it's also entirely possible that they can bring back some older Call of Duty guns into their newer games. I think that would be really cool. Some of the weapons I would like to see return would be, of course, like the Tommy gun. I love the Thompson. You guys know it's one of my favorite weapons in history. The Mosin Nagant sniper rifle. That would be pretty cool. The M16, a double barrel shotgun of some kind. I don't care what kind, just a double barrel shotgun. I like the animation, like the action of a double barrel shotgun. So I think that would be pretty cool. In terms of snipers, I'm thinking like the M40A3, maybe bringing back like the Intervention from Modern Warfare 2, some of the most beloved snipers in COD history. That would be pretty cool. The Spaz 12 as a pump action shotgun. That would be pretty interesting if they were to bring back something like that. Maybe a mini Uzi, maybe an AK-74U, an AK-47. Like, these are some of the weapons that come to mind for me initially as to what I would like to see as like DLC weapons in the future that are like nostalgic, old-style Call of Duty guns that they could bring back possibly into future Call of Duty games, the same way we're here in Advanced Warfare, and they're bringing back the STG-44 that we haven't seen in Call of Duty in, like, I don't know, 7 years or so. So they could definitely do it in the future, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing with that. But it got me thinking, what would you guys like to see in terms of DLC weapons? What would you guys like to see come back from older Call of Duty games? Now, while I'm interested to read your guys' comments about this, I think we could be a bit more organized about it. So down in the video description, there is going to be links to Strawpolls. Now, on these Strawpolls, you guys can go over there. You don't need to sign up or anything like that. You just go over there and vote. You can vote as many times as you guys would like, and I have every single weapon on there, going from Call of Duty 4 all the way to Call of Duty Ghosts. I didn't count Advanced Warfare because the current game, right? That just seems kind of silly to count the current game. But Call of Duty 4 all the way to Call of Duty Ghost, every primary weapon along with every secondary weapon is going to be on there, and you can vote for multiple weapons. So go there and vote as to what weapons you guys would like to see return in future Call of Duty games as DLC, and in a couple of days I'll tally up the votes and we'll make a video talking about it, like what weapons you guys voted for as like the most popular weapons of Call of Duty years past, and what weapons you would like to see return as DLC weapons in the future. That's going to be pretty interesting if you ask me. I think that could be potentially pretty cool. So go ahead and vote. Once again, the links to these straw polls are going to be down in the video description, and it's free. You don't need to sign up or anything like that. You just go over there, you vote. You can see the results right there if you would like to. It's going to be pretty cool. So go ahead and give that a look, and we can vote on that. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we are going to be doing another advanced supply drop opening video, probably going to be like 50 or so, something along those lines, where hopefully we get ourselves at least an STG, because that's the one I'm most excited for. Hopefully we get that, as well as I'm going to be making some videos out of the new weapons, including the blunderbuss, hopefully the SVO, and hopefully the STG, assuming of course I get lucky enough to get them in advanced supply drops. So ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel it deserves. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, down in the video description, down there, straw polls, go and vote on them. So I'll definitely be interested to see what you guys would vote for in terms of your favorite weapons. And keep in mind, you can vote as many times as you guys would like, so you can literally vote for every single gun that ever existed in Call of Duty if you would like, because they're all going to be down there. It took a while to put them all together, but they're all there. So go ahead and give that a look. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.